A very good morning to you. It's Saturday morning here in Manchester. It's May the 2nd. Hope I find you well this Saturday morning. A little bit grey and miserable outside today, but just the nature of the beast, I guess. I feel in this one I'm kind of returning to a couple of subjects I've touched on before, and I feel a little bit of deja vu coming on, to be perfectly honest with you. And the first one, I'm not going to linger on this, but our friend Archie, I saw a video this morning, and I think it was dated yesterday, and the question that he put up there was, why are you selling your solid gold Rolex, Archie? Am I not correct in a little while back he was doing the same thing, and a little while back he had a serious buyer, apparently, who I think he let go. And I think his excuse for that, or his reasoning behind it, was that he put it up there by way of a bet, that he said he would put it on, put it up for sale. Now, this is only my point of view, as all these videos are, of course. If I saw somebody who was selling a solid gold Rolex and I was a potential buyer of a solid gold Rolex, and that person received a good offer from me, a serious offer from me, and that person backed down from the deal, and then the same person was seen to be selling a solid gold Rolex at some point in the near future, I would have my worries about considering that person as being a serious seller. Now, I'm not saying that Archie is a serious seller, but there seems to me so many occasions where Archie contradicts himself in either ethos of watches, when he was blowing smoke about the Breitling that he owned, and then once he got shut of it, he gave his true feelings. He did actually say, I believe, that the solid gold Rolex Bluesy was the ultimate car salesman's car, and that he would never own one. And lo and behold, a little time later, he owned one. So now he's trying to divest himself of it yet again, to replenish his stock with some stainless steel pieces. Maybe Archie should decide what he wants to do, and if he can get a fair bit of money for his solid gold, which I think he's asking 22,000 Aussie, which I guess is about, what, 17,000 USD, or maybe 1,400 sterling, I don't know. He needs to decide what he do, but if he would take my advice, and I'm not proffering any concrete advice that he should take, if Archie's finances are still in disarray, maybe he should sell the solid gold Bluesy. I mean, he's still got his solid gold day date, and clear some of his debts, because he was also saying in another video that he was putting up for sale some of his wife's possessions, again I assume to liquidate assets to clear debts. So maybe with clearing his wife's items and plus his solid gold Bluesy, maybe he could get his financial chaos into some form of control. So that's my little rant about that one. The second one, I said, and it does feel a very deja vu day, this. A number of people have returned to the subject of trolls. I am very fortunate by my subscribership and viewership. I don't get negative comments, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. I'm sure it will come. I'm sure serious ones will come. But I think if you do this kind of thing, because you are speaking to the general populace of the world, there are idiots out there who wish to vent their spleen about any and all manner of things, and they feel perfectly at liberty to make whatever hateful comments that they want to get off their chests, and that is the nature of the beast. It's no different to being stood in your local pub or bar, or and that somebody there who's maybe had one over the eight will feel perfectly at liberty to chime in to whatever conversation you're having with his view of world events and tell you how wrong you are. On a one-to-one basis, of course, in a bar, it can turn quite vicious and violent. But as many people quite rightly say, what you've got when you do this kind of thing, you've got keyboard warriors who feel that anonymity allows them to say anything they wish, and quite a lot of these keyboard warriors don't even have the decency to put their own avatar up there. They have some stupid picture of something or someone who you know damn well it isn't, you know, and they feel perfectly at liberty to use that picture, knowing full well that they can say whatever they like, but also knowing full well, I guess, that they can be banned from any particular channel. But I think that we as YouTube content makers have to accept that we're running the risk of being trolled, abused, hated by people, because as the old saying goes, you know, you can't please all the people all the time. You can only please some of the people some of the time. All right, you might please some of the people all of the time, but even that I think is quite rare. So I know that Simon gets haters, and I know that Andy gets haters, and Archie certainly seems to have a hell of a lot of trolls, but the way Archie is the way Archie is, and not everybody's going to like that, but what they need to realise is that Archie is Paul Pluter turned up to 11, and they don't need, if they don't like his content, as we used to say about television, turn it off. Watch something else. There's lots and lots of other content out there that you can watch. So I guess that's it for this one. I just wanted to kind of say that I'm feeling a little bit Doc Brown. You know, I've gone back in time to a certain extent. Maybe I need to get back to the future and just look forward to making different and more content of my own. But my advice would be to people who are receiving hate comments out there, either ignore them. All you're doing if you respond or show your annoyance is fueling their fire. They realise that they're getting under your skin, and they will do it all the more. So either ignore them completely and let them comment away, or ban them, and that's the upshot really. I am very thankful for the fact that I get very nice comments from the people who take the time to comment on my videos. My views are mine and mine alone. I'm not an expert in anything, least of all watches. I put out there my little gems of wisdom as I see them, and people receive them in the manner in which they're given. Thank you very much, and I appreciate that greatly. But I suppose, although I'm blown away that I have 93 subscribers, it isn't many, and the time will come if I become even more popular, the more people who subscribe, the more people who will feel wronged by things I say, and comments like the ones that Archie and Andy and Simon get will also come my way, and that's the nature of the beast. I tend to wash over stuff like that because the good, hopefully, will always outweigh the bad. So, thank you very much for watching this. I'm sorry it was a little bit of a retrospective of things that I've said before. I'm off restocking my cupboards today because of being away for a few days. I need all the usual boring stuff which I shan't bore you with. So thanks a lot for watching. If you have any comments on this one, and I know you probably commented on the other ones that I've done, as we always say, down below. If there's anything that you want my twist on, down below. And don't forget to subscribe. And thank you very much indeed for watching. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.